Alright, so we're doing a quick update video. I have been working on creating an Android app to log GPS data for Android phones, and pretty much the idea is that you'll type the longitude in here, and the latitude in here. So let's do like 1, 2, and this is the update button. So the idea is that once you type this in, it'll send it to a backend server, and it'll log that data and store it. And so currently, I got it working earlier today, but I came back and it was broken. So pretty much this will just crash it right now and won't send the data. But essentially, once you click this button, this is what it looks like. Crashed. The idea is once you click that button, it'll update it to this Firebase, which is a real-time database. And it'll log location data here, and it'll kind of look like this. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try it again. Huh. Well, I haven't used that before, but the idea is that it's going to log location and you'll be able to see the longitude and latitude. And that is all for a project where we are working on finding NFTs in certain locations. And we're going to need the GPS data of the phone that is interacting with those NFTs. And something else I've been doing is working on external smart contracts. And I've pretty much been working with this external adapter, which is allowing me to get data, specific data from like an external API. So like the website which I'm interacting with which is the Firebase database. So I'm pretty much gonna have to get an external API adapter to come in here, use this URL, log in using my Google API key, and then pull the data, the log data out from here, which is going to be like, the longitude and latitude. And the idea is to pull that data into a Oracle, which is what this is going to do. And this is just a copied template for this external adapter. So I haven't really done much in here, but the idea is that once I get that data, or once I get this set up, it can connect to the Firebase database and give me a live feed data of where that app is or where that phone is, and it'll update it to a smart contract, and that smart contract will have the GPS coordinates of that phone. So, like, why would I do that? Why would I pull the phone's GPS data onto the blockchain? That's because I want to allow the selling of NFTs to these phones or to these users with the phones only if they're in that certain location. So, right, if they like walk down to the water or if they're like outside my house, they can buy an NFT from me or from that spot. And so they have to be pinged from that location, and it has to be certified that they're pinged there. One issue is that their phone could somehow cheat that they're at the location by like displaying wrong GPS data. I'm not sure exactly how to do that, but you could do it. You could figure out a way to do it. But this is still early development stages, so pretty small stuff. Other updates. Been active in the Chainlink Discord. There's a lot of stuff going on in there. The hackathon. That's what most of this project is that I'm talking about. The midway check-in is today and to the 30th, so I got 5 days. So I'll be doing that. Let's see. So my group projects is our Discord for the group project. We've been working together. Zahi made a really sweet front end website, and Danny's working on the Google Maps API so we can put in NFTs at certain locations so people can see them. And other stuff. Yeah, pretty much. Actually, so this right here. So getting this yarn to work was quite it was quite annoying. I had to like change the execution policy for my user. So pretty much just allowing certain scripts to run. And so what I did, I can show you here. I go yarn set execution policy. The scope is the current user, so Isaac, which is what I'm logged in as. And so it's asking me what do I want to set the execution policy as. And the execution policy that I'm setting up is pulled up here. So essentially, there's a list of different PowerShell execution policies. All sign is like if the script is signed, then it can run. Bypass is like nothing is blocked and there are no warnings or prompts. So this is kind of sketchy. Um, yeah, and so basically I could just like malicious code could run on my computer, but in order to access Yarn in this Yarn script in this Visual Studios, I need to pull down this execution policy and make it easier to access. So I pretty much set the scope as bypass, and it brings the scope down. And so I can do get execution policy. There we have bypass. And so essentially it's not letting, or it is letting mostly any scripts run on my computer that want to. So not the safest. I should switch it after every time I use this, but I doubt I'll remember that. So yeah, a little risky. But that's where we're at. On in other updates, Shane, one of my good friends, we are working on learning smart contracts and learning Truffle and Hardhat to write smart contracts, and that's it's been a lot of time spent on that, and it takes a lot of brain power to just constantly try and learn about it. And um, the hardest part is that there's not a lot of opportunity to set stuff up, um, like code it, which is sounds kind of dumb, but setting all these little like small things up is really annoying and takes a lot of time. And coding smart contracts, I mean, we honestly, I should do more of that. I should definitely look into just like repeatedly working on smart contracts just so I get better at it. But yeah, been watching a lot of crypto news too. I've been watching the dip in Bitcoin and whatnot. So when Bitcoin went down, I think it went down like 7% maybe, and I've been watching that. So a lot of cryptos have dipped too, and I, like an idiot, bought a lot, or bought not a lot, but I bought some. I think I put like $400 in maybe at the top of some of these. Well, it didn't seem like the top of the time, obviously, but you know, the pullback in Bitcoin caused it to dip. But how was I supposed to know? So you know, that's the way it goes. So I'm just holding. I'm not gonna sell. Yeah, that's the update video.